Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Superbwigs, and today I am trying out the super TikTok trendy hair wig. Well, I tried it out, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a bit like scared, but I am in love with it. Like, it is giving me all sorts of life, and I'm thankful to Superbwigs, who is today's sponsor, for sending me this hair and, you know, letting me try out something new, something different. It's giving like 90s, it's giving glam. And if you guys know me right now, if you've seen like my Instagram and stuff, you know that I'm really loving the like 90s feel and glam and everything, as you can see with the makeup and all. So this hair is giving me life. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I basically went from box to on the head with this wig, which I'm super excited about doing because it's been a while since I've done a full-on wig video, then carry on watching. Also, don't forget to give a like to this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like I said, turn on your post notifications and all of that good stuff. Again, thank you to Superbwigs for sending me this hair and sponsoring today's video, and yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, I received the hair from Superbwigs hair company, so superbwigs.com, and this is what the hair looked like when it came out the box. It is in the net as it should be, protected. I also received a wig cap, as you guys can see, and this wig came with already sort of like set up straps, and I'm gonna show the straps like as I go on. And there's two different sets, like there's a thinner one and there's a thicker one, and that's apart from the straps that are already on the wig itself. So this is like the thicker one that I'm showing right now. And yeah, so this is the wig itself. I took off the net and you can see there's still the paper to hold in shape. This is what it looks like. It is a medium brown colored wig with the two blonde streaks slash highlights in the front. The wig itself is a 13 by 6 inch T-part wig, like the wig cap's construction, and it has 4 combs and an adjustable strap at the back. So that's the one that comes with the cap itself, and then those like black sort of bra looking attachments is where the second straps are attached. So this is amazing because usually with other wigs you'd have to sew these on yourself, or you'd have to sew the extra elastic band or band yourself, the extra strap, whatever. But now everything's sewn in and you can adjust it, and it's super easy to work with. This is what the lace looks like. I just want you guys to see the lace itself. It is the color medium brown as well, so it is a lace that's already sort of tinted. And yeah, I just got into the bleaching process, so bleaching the knots, and that's the bleach that I use. I'm going to be linking everything down below where I buy it and everything, but I've been using this bleach since day one. For those of you who have been watching me since like 2017, you know I've been using that exact same bleach to bleach hair and to bleach knots and everything, and that is what I'm doing right now. I'm just using a brush. I didn't use a lot. I probably used about 2 tablespoons of actual bleach powder and maybe like a tablespoon and a bit of the 40 volume developer, and I made a really thick paste. So this is just me making sure that the bleach is like thick on that lace. That's what I'm doing. I let that sit in for 40 minutes, and then I'm going to go in with a silver shampoo, which now Discam, you guys, has a lot of the products, so there's no more having to source like purple shampoo and all these things from different places. Discam has almost everything now when it comes to like bleaching and the whole process. So I got that from there, and yeah, just washed out the bleach after 40 minutes, and now I'm applying the purple shampoo. And it's very important, I believe, to just like let the purple work out those orange, like the orange looking bleach knots. It really does help in how the wig looks once you've applied it and things like that. I really noticed a difference. I mean, I know it's been a while since I've done a wig on here, but like just in general, I know that it does make a difference. I also apply the purple shampoo on the blonde streaks because I just want to take out any like extra orange that they have. That's just my preference. Wasn't really overtoning those blonde streaks, but I did want to just, you know, make sure that they're not too orange because they haven't bleached, and that's just what I like. And I let that sit in for 5 minutes in the wig, and then I decided to condition the hair with the Tresemme Smooth Silk Conditioner, and it's not showing you guys. It has been a while since I've done this, so my skills were a bit lacking at some points here, and that's just an example. So I washed out the shampoo and then I conditioned the hair, and that was just to make sure that the hair is soft. But this hair was so soft when it came out the box. It was beautiful. It just felt really, really amazing. And I've actually had a wig from Superbwigs before, and it literally is one of my best wigs ever, probably my best wigs ever, because I've actually dyed that wig a couple times and I still have it, I still wear it, and I got it back in 2018, so I know that they have good quality wigs, and this one was no different. So we're going into me applying the wig. I'm just wiping off my makeup around the perimeter of my my hairline. And I'm going in with a little bit of got2b glue because I couldn't find, for the life of me, I couldn't find my normal gel, my like soft and fro normal gel for my actual hair. And I was like, I need to just slick my hair back and down so that I can apply this wig cap. I'm doing this without any cornrows because I have been wearing my hair out a lot lately, so no cornrows, just me laying the wig on top of my own hair. Like I said earlier, this wig cap is from Superbwigs as well. And yeah, I'm going through the process. At this point, it's been a couple months since I've laid a wig fully. Like I said, I've been wearing my hair, I've been doing braids and all these things. So I was a bit rough around the edges. Like I wasn't doing too well, especially when it comes to these holes that I was making here. And just me laying this sort of cap around my like ear area, I didn't do too well. You guys will see that like I made a couple mistakes, but I had to work with it. I applied the got2b glue spray, and this is what I use for like the first or 2 or 3 layers, depending on how long I'm keeping the wig. This wig I wasn't gonna have on for long, and also just I wanted this to be an easy application, so I only sprayed once and then I blow dried it and then I cut it out. But this is where you start to see like, Spooky, it's been a while since you've done this. So as I'm like cutting out the cap, I realized that my ends, like literally where my sideburns are, weren't really stuck down, and I was like, okay, I can sort of fix this like as I go along. But then I realized I couldn't really stretch it too far out, so I went back in with the black got2b glue, like the actual gel, to try and stick them down around these edges, but it wasn't really working out too well for me. You guys will see me like going through the motions with all of that. I try to show in detail as much of what I was going through as possible so that you guys could like see where issues and struggles and things like that can come up, and how I try to combat that. But also my other issue is the fact that I do have sideburns, so like going down anyway, the wig is going to be at some point glued to some part of my hair when it comes to like my sideburns or any part like near my ear and all these things. So there was also that. But yeah, I do apply the got2b glue gel to the rest of the lace, like where I cut, just to make sure that it's laid down flat. And yeah, that's just something that I do extra after I've cut it to make sure that it's super flat. And that's just a trick that I know I use and all of that. Then I just make sure I blow dry it so that I can apply the actual wig. So here I'm choosing between the two straps, the thicker one or the thinner one, and I choose the thicker one because it'll be a lot more comfortable on my head. The thinner the like elastic strap is, the higher chance it has of just like, you know, holding you really tight and being uncomfortable. But when it's thicker, it just feels a lot more comfortable, so I chose that one. I also did end up cutting off those 4 combs. Well, actually I cut 3 of the 4. The bottom one that is going to be at the back of my neck, I kept that one so that I could secure the wig, but the others just become really uncomfortable when you do this bald cap method. This is just me adjusting the wig, making sure that like everything is sitting tight, everything is tied. So at this point all my straps are tied and very secure. As you can see, even like the way I'm moving the wig around, it's quite tight. But this is just me just trying to figure out like how the wig is going to sit and make sure it's covering the cap, the bald cap that I just set up and all of that. I am also wiggling with this wig because, like I said, I tied everything really tight at this point. So I'm just making sure I see or like have my middle path in order, or middle part rather, and separating the hair so that I can start to glue the lace down. You guys can really tell that like I made sure those straps were tight. It was so difficult for me to move this wig back so that I could apply the glue because it's so tight, but that's a good thing because then it means I don't need to apply too much glue for it to be sitting like really tight and to be laid really well, which is another one of the things that this wig is said to be able to do, where you don't have to apply a lot of glue for it to be laid down and all of that. So yeah, I just used the gel first, and then I went over the gel with the spray, and then now I'm just blow drying it. And every time I blow dry the glue, it is on a cool setting, so not on a warm setting, it is on a cool setting to make sure that it becomes like tacky and like sort of like sticky and ready for me to apply, or to make sure that it's glued down and things like that. So yeah, this is just me now applying the lace and brushing or combing all the hair back so that I know like they're not just sticking all over and it is the lace itself that's sticking. As you guys can see, I didn't really pluck this wig. I actually didn't pluck it at all. Let me not say I didn't really pluck it. I didn't pluck it at all because I just wanted it to be the most simple from the box to my head wear, and also because it is a T lace wig, there isn't a lot of room for plucking. When you see the construction of the cap on the inside, you'll notice that there's not a lot of room for plucking. Otherwise, if you over pluck, it will just like get worse. So it's one of those wigs that I feel like over time, when you make baby hairs and things like that, it'll just look more and more natural and all of that. So I did do baby hairs here, so we'll get into that. I used this pantyhose or stocking leg to tie up the lace while it dries with the glue and all of that. And then I use this time to straighten the hair. You guys can actually tell like while I'm straightening it how soft and like the good quality that it is. I do want to take this time while I'm straightening this first half to talk a little bit about the wig. Like I said, it does say it needs little customization. The wig is 14 inches long and it is a 13x6 T Parting Lace front wig. It has a breathable inner net and elastic net. So the way that the cap is set up, it has 2 different parts, and you would have seen that earlier. So the top part has the breathable inner net, and then the bottom half is the elastic net basically. You can get different cap sizes. I believe I got the like average cap size, which would be 22.5 inches. You do also have like a petite cap size option, and yeah, it is a bob wig and the density is 150% natural color with a highlight. So Oh, another thing that was noted about this wig is that the hair type is Brazilian. So it's been a while since we've spoken about like Brazilian and all these different types of hair when we talk about wigs and things like that. So I thought that was really interesting. This wig is known as the TEAGAN wig on the website. Again, everything will be linked down below. But yeah, I found this to be really fun for me because it's been so long since I've done a wig, and the reason I did hair videos on my channel to begin with was because I love playing around with hair, playing around with different colors and trying out different things. I think that's what made my hair videos really fun. So it was really fun to just play around with a wig that's like a different color that I probably wouldn't have tried otherwise. But also it has been trending on TikTok, and I have been like, oh, that trend kind of looks cool, but I could never put it off. So it is really cool to have an opportunity to try this and to see how it would look on me and if it works and all of that. So yeah, now I've straightened the hair and I've taken off the stockings so that I can cut the lace off. I just showed you guys me cutting the one side of the lace, so only half the head, and basically what I do is that I kind of hold it up to almost feel where it's like stuck down and try and cut along the line of where the lace is stuck down. And this kind of becomes a very straight line, especially because I didn't really pluck the hair or thin out the hairline and all of that. But I work around that by later on making baby hairs. I feel like if you really want to install a wig really quickly, this is a trick that I learned a couple months ago. When you want to install a wig really quickly and you want it to be on the go, you don't want to sit and pluck for hours, because plucking takes a lot of time. Like, I don't think people recognize how much time plucking takes to shape it and you know, make sure it looks really, really natural. It takes a lot of time. The best way to combat that and to really get your hair done quickly is to just make baby hairs, especially around like the top where the hair will be seen. The way that I end up starting this hair, you don't really see the sides, and if it's a quick like install, I don't think anyone is going to be seeing your sides if you have a middle part. So it's like a neat little trick, you know, that you can do for yourself, that like no one's going to know what's going on underneath, and it's going to look really natural at the top with the baby hairs. Then I go in with my hot comb, and I've had this hot comb for over a year now. It doesn't have any heat settings, so it if I want it to be really hot, I have to leave it on for long, and at this point I think I had it on for an hour, so it was quite hot. And as you can see, like, it's turned color because I actually leave it on for long periods of time to make sure that it gets really, really hot. And I really felt the heat when I was laying this top part down, but I really love it. It's so efficient. You guys know sometimes I use like a curling wand, which does the same thing, it just takes a lot longer, whereas with the hot comb it's really quick. So this is me doing the baby hairs. I just did like the top baby hairs. We know that I'm not the best with baby hairs, and I fight for my baby hairs. It is a struggle. I give my all, I give my soul to get baby hairs done on wigs, but this time I really was like, I'm gonna go for it, because sometimes I just get like, I'm like, you know what, I tried the baby hairs, they're not working out, and then I let go, or I do them and I'm not satisfied. But with this time I really try to go in. So I use this cutter. I bought this cutter at Discam. Almost everything that I use in my hair videos I get from Discam. I love the Discam hair section, and also it's like super affordable. I believe these were not more than 50 rand. If they are now, it's a shame, but I've had them for I think 2 years now. So I like to cut my baby hairs really short. At this point I thought they were a little bit too thick, so I did tweeze them a little bit as well to just thin them out. Also, I find that on camera the baby hairs look a lot more dense than what they are in real life. So I had to try and balance what looks good on camera versus what is looking good in person. Also, they woke up my sinus. I'm out here just like sniffing and everything. But yeah, I kept cutting them. I like baby hairs short because with the longer they are, the more difficult it is for me to try and handle them and shape them and all these things. But as you guys can see with these baby hairs, I really worked And yeah, eventually I found ones that I like, or created ones that I like, and I did the same with the other side. I plucked and cut and skimmed and whatever, and I got it right. And yeah, and this is basically the finished look that you guys saw at the beginning. And yeah, it looks so natural. The lace looks amazing. I missed out the step of actually putting foundation on the actual cap, but still it looks so good. It laid down so well, especially at the top. The T lace wig is perfect for these quick installs, and you don't have like a lot to work with. It saves money with the bleaching process and everything. So yeah, it looks really great. I loved it. Styling it, I just did faux bangs and curled the ends, and it gave this beautiful 90s look. I just love it. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful, but I also hope that like there was something therapeutic to it, because when I started, that was sort of like my main aim. And with hair, wigs and all of that on my YouTube channel specifically, it's always been like an outlet for me to just, you know, be creative and all these things. So it was just really nice to be doing a wig again and all of that. It was really therapeutic to be laying a wig, and you know, and for it to also turn out this beautiful is amazing. So yes, like I said, thank you to Superbwigs for sponsoring this video. This hair is so beautiful. I hope you guys check it out. I will leave all the links and everything in the description box below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so you know when I post new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.